Welcome to Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. This podcast delivers insights on what makes businesses, teams, and people successful based on real-life business experiences. Following a career with America's largest associations, JP Murray founded the Murray Company, one of Washington, D.C.'s most successful consulting firms. The company was acquired successfully and enabled him to launch JP Murray Racing, a business development and sponsorship agency for auto racing teams. Here is JP.
Hey, welcome to episode 51. Where do nice guys and gals finish? Hey, there may be times during your career where you might get feedback, receive criticism, or advice, while well-intentioned, could be against core values that you have. This doesn't mean necessarily that they want you to do something illegal. That's not the recommendation. It's just not in your DNA. Not long ago, an executive provided me some feedback. I'll paraphrase how I took it. You're too nice. You don't push the prospect hard enough, wasting time with people and companies that don't buy. At this point in my career, I really don't take criticism very well. I probably never did, but especially without being aware of the background and the context and, frankly, the years and decades that I've been working on it. I just don't, frankly, take feedback like I used to, especially critical feedback. I spent years doing the work of business development and sold a profitable company that made its money selling business to business. So excuse me if I'm a little defensive, but this is coming from someone that's not been in the space that long. So here's some sales feedback that I have for you. But it's not critical. I hope it's constructive and helpful. At times you're going to get advice to be more authoritative or have a take it or leave it attitude. You should reflect, consider, and see what might be improved in your current work always, because the client, frankly, may not be satisfied and wants you to change. But I also advise that you remain authentic to your true self, because that is all you have. If your natural position is more confrontational, then be that person. If it comes with the flow, then certainly continue to do it that way. But some people actually can do it and succeed with a confrontational attitude and a take it or leave it kind of perspective. I remember in my first job selling radio advertising in Norman, Oklahoma, it was difficult because we really had low ratings at that time, and the value wasn't great because, frankly, the measurement was all about ratings and how many ears can you reach. But I had an experienced colleague with me in the sales room, lots of experience in a variety of different sales positions. I thought this person was a pushy, rude snob. He got a lot more sales than I did, but he was a jerk. Maybe it was sustainable for him. I don't know, because I haven't seen the guy in 30 plus years. This approach, frankly, was not for me. I used the method for one day, and it wasn't true. There was too much friction. I was miserable, making other people uncomfortable and myself at the same time. So my advice is to take feedback and then apply it in a way that works for you to improve. I prefer to do it with a little honey and being kind, and if it fits for you, let's move forward. If it doesn't fit, that's okay too. That's my approach in business development. Now, do I miss deals over time with this approach and maybe millions of dollars? Maybe so. But I continue to try, keep performing the way I do it, and frankly, I still get up every day and enjoy the job. Additionally, my view is that the race drivers and teams benefit from a positive perspective that I might portray on their behalf. So nice guys do finish. Rude guys do finish. There's no difference there. But at the end of the career, can you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I did my job in an authentic way, with empathy, with integrity, maybe a smile on my face, and was willing to let the chips fall where they may. Whatever way works for you. But that is much more sustainable than faking your way through it or presenting yourself in a way that is not true to yourself. I hope you enjoyed this episode. comes from the heart. This podcast will be posted online and on social. Feel free to share it, repost it, but only if it's helpful to you. And I can't wait to chat next week on the Push to Pass podcast. So long, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Push to Pass podcast with JP Murray, a discussion about business, racing, sports, and life. If you would like to sponsor Push to Pass, send an email to jp@jpmurray.com. Follow JP on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. His website is jpmurray.com. Until next time, push yourself to pass the competition. Thanks for listening.